What's up, Internet? Here we are at Sylph Corporation, trying to save the world from these international terrorists, which I guess now are also corporate terrorists, Team Rocket. The evil corporate machine is being taken over by horrible other people, which will just make it worse. Basically, in short, we're saving Google, whether we like it or not. I really wish I remembered where I was supposed to go. Teleporter pads. I remember these. I remember these being a pain in the ass. Okay, talk to me. 4 Rocket Brothers. They were so dedicated, they named themselves after the company. Or the, corporation, or whatever you want to define Team Rocket as. Although, alternatively, they could be some kind of, like, scientific clone soldier produced by Team Rocket, hence the name. That's something to think about. Still fighting Weezings, though. Still obnoxiously creepy looking. And still probably going to poison me. And it didn't that time, that was good. That was good. How have you been doing? I've, had half my room torn apart by someone dealing with plumbing. That was fun. Yet another train wreck in the long series of train wrecks that has been like the past 3 months. Good stuff. But, we are here doing great justice. And what is really interesting is we're going to learn something about our old pal Fafimon. And that is, he is a rather morally peculiar individual. And I'll get more into that later, but I'm really trying to find something to talk about right now, because, I mean, you fight one Team Rocket member, you fought them all. They've all got the same pull of, monsters. Okay, confused? Let's swap to someone who can really wreck shop. Let's go, Static Cling. Yeah, you're a little higher level, I don't care anymore. Because zappy zappy. Hopefully we'll finish Sylph today. Saffron today, hopefully. And move on to Fuchsia for next time. Although I'm kind of a little bit wary about the gym we're going to have to go into here as well, because I don't think we have anyone that's going to be particularly strong against psychic types. And if I recall, the gym is like level 40 to 45, so we're going to be underleveled. And that's actually kind of a peculiar, like, jump in levels. Because, yeah, you could go to Fuchsia before doing this, but the gym has, like, the same level requirement, if I recall. So it's just a little bit of a jump. I guess they kind of expect you to be, like, training your monsters actively instead of just, for lack of a better term, following the plot. And, of course, they kind of expect you to backtrack to, Pokemon Tower, but we've already done that. And we've done the stuff that's like a prerequisite of that, so I can't see how that would affect all that much. And I will kick their asses too. Zephyr's in rough shape. We will swap to Loggy. Why not? Let's go up here. Now see, this is annoying because we need a key to open these doors. Which means we gotta find the key, and I don't know if it's stuck behind an NPC that you have to talk to after beating him again. That was just obtuse. Grimmer. Okay, what can we do, Loggy? Swift is still basically our only attack. We really gotta work on that. Get some, like, TMs up in here. That's the problem, though. I'm not really sure what we should equip Loggy with. Because I know that she'll eventually learn Dragon Rage and stuff, which I think I mentioned this before, but that is a really weird attack because it's the only dragon element attack in the game, which means it's the only attack that should be theoretically strong to basically everything, and yet it's also completely wasted because it does a set amount of damage. No matter what level you are, it will always do 40 damage, and it's like, well, that's peculiar. Good job, Loggy. Now, I know there's a place you can go and heal here. I wish I could remember where that is. Fight me. Probably not. Because we're back where we started. Damn it! Okay, but bright side. We haven't gone down this teleporter, and we haven't taken this path on the right yet either. Oh, that's behind that door. Probably. Also, you're a largely inconsequential NPC. Why were you here at all? Also, that was behind that door, so that's not that big a deal, which means we just have to follow this path. Or alternatively, go in here. I find this music really obnoxious. Okay. Hooray! Another guy we can fight. Well, you say that, but I think I'm just gonna walk right through you. Thanks. Although you do have 4 people, so that's a little bit of a stronger team than I'd like to have dealt with, but we'll see what we can do with it. My team is definitely not in the best of shape right now. I think we might have to go heal them again. But like I said, kind of like Pokemon Tower, there should be a zone for resting in here. Quick attack, that's gonna do loggy in. Crap, okay. Well, let's give Zephyr some quick experience anyway. Worst case scenario, we both use quick attack and my level should give me priority. Hooray! Level 33. I don't remember what level you evolve at. Okay, Zubats. We'll swap to Flammy because we've got full health on him. But again, we're just here doing all the police business. And I guess at this point, counter-terrorism unit business. It's like, are none of the adults in this world capable of doing anything? Do they need 10-year-olds to do everything for them? I mean, evidently so, but it's just kind of weird that anyone who actually has authority won't do anything about anything. Hooray! That's the thing I want to hear most of all, is I'm no longer confused. Crap. Okay, see, we could use Dig, but as a ground attack, that's not going to do anything. We could use Seismic Toss, but as a fighting move, that's not going to do anything. Ember clearly isn't doing much, so I guess Body Slam is probably our best bet. Crap. That's the last thing I wanted to hear. Confusion, you're ridiculously good if you set up a monster to use it, but the problem is, it's annoying to fight. I dislike that Confusion was ever designed. Ooh, Body Slam does paralysis? Huh. I genuinely didn't know that. I'm still learning about this game, and it's over 20 years old at this point. That's great. Okay, Rattata. Now, we got a few options. We could use Fighting, Seismic Toss, Ember, take Stab, or Dig, and probably be less effective, but if we're still confused, which I'm genuinely not sure about, because I'm only half paying attention to this right now, because I'm just so bloody tired, there's a double chance we'll get hurt and be completely useless, so we'll probably just use Seismic Toss as our best bet move. Oh, see. Well, we're not confused anymore, so it doesn't matter. But as it's a Rattata, we do have to worry about Quick Attack as well as Hyper Fang, the attack that has a 50% chance of critting. Or higher, I forget, but I remember it's ridiculously high. Okay. Not enough grit. Well, then you should worry about slipping on the floor. I don't even know what I'm on about. They do have weak points. I don't think you're going to do much to them, though. They're kind of weak to rock and electricity, and I think water is a common problem. Electricity is a scary one, but Bryant shouldn't be too affected by him. So we'll just Horn Attack. I kind of like Ice Beam as his go-to, but Horn Attack seems pretty effective. I gotta say that we gotta get rid of Poison Sting, because while it does get Stab off him, Poison Sting is really a useless attack. It does so little damage, and yeah, Poison's great, but it's a 30% chance. And with my luck, it basically means it's a 0% chance, and that's no good. Now, Coughing's tricky because we can still get poisoned, but his attacks aren't going to do very much because we're a poison type. You'd think that being a poison type would give you like some kind of immunity, but I don't think it does. Which makes it kind of awkward to fight. But the bright side is that Nidoking is ridiculously powerful. That's why it's one of my favorite... I got like dust in my throat or something. But it's why it's one of my favorite monsters. It's just really strong. And it's cool. And it's a monster you can kind of start out with and grow with very early on. As I did, like, the first time I ever bothered catching monsters. Like, you can get it so early on, you can take it through your entire adventure, and it's good, like, the entire way through. Not like, well, we're kind of proving the opposite, but not like Dratini, because you get it so late in the game. And I think that's one of the things about a good starting monster, is it has to be a monster you can get early on. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this Team Rocket guy right here. I mentioned in an earlier video, like last video, I got stuck on this, and my mom actually figured it out. It was this guy, because he blocks the teleporter, and you fight him, but if you go down, you kind of have to go into your fight with him. And you kind of have to get ejected out of the teleporter downward to get past him. So it's not entirely clear that you can even go down there. And that's kind of where I got lost, was this one particular Team Rocket guy. And we'll guess we'll fight him. Because I'm really just looking for the healing zone, but I'm not finding it, so... Cobra spelled backwards with a misspelled C for a K. Going the Mortal Kombat route. Ice Beam! I like that move. It's done us wonders thus far. I think Glare is exclusive to Arbok. Guess we'll use Horn Attack. Because, I mean, Horn Drill is great, but... Okay, now see, this is a great combination. Flinching and paralysis. That means you're going to do very little overall, and it's a deadly combination. If you ever plan on setting up a monster, that's not a bad setup. But... this guy's not all that hard, particularly. And poison, so this guy's definitely designed to be a debilitator. As was basically what Ekans/Arbok was designed for, but basically it's the kind of monster where if you fight something and something goes wrong, it goes really, really exceptionally wrong. And there's a lot of merit to setting up a monster like that. But if you want to play a fully offensive type, it's not all that effective. So, let's try this again. Should go straight down this time. And this is where we need to go to get the card key. And that's how I got stuck when I was a kid that one time. And that was a nice little bonding moment with me and my mom. Yeah, you can't get it because this guy blocks the way. Such a jerk move game. But I'm surprised I remember that. That was a pretty special moment, I guess. Hypno, we're not going to get one. Okay. This is a ridiculously bad pair-up. I guess we're going to swap to Static Cling because he's the only one left who can really do anything in a fight. Thunderbolt. And of course, because we got stabbed, that should do a fair amount of damage. And a crit, that's nice. I gotta say, Static Cling is really pulling his weight. I'm glad I got him, and I'm surprised I'm saying that about an Eevee evolution. Okay. So we got the card key. We can start opening doors. And this will lead us to endless possibilities. Not really, but it'll let us go places. And fully explore this place, because you need that card key. Bingo! You'll have to read that for every single time you use it, by the way. TM9. What do we got in TM9? TM9. Takedown. That's a risky move. It doesn't do a ton of damage, and it hurts the user, so we're going to skip it. Where does this go? Okay, we got a teleporter here. You should do something productive and not just whine about being captured. I think we have to go up to advance. See, I feel like I need to explore all these teleporters, but I also don't want to explore others. I think we can safely get rid of Takedown. Yes. I don't think I'm going to ever use that. Hyper Potion. That's useful. I'll use that right away. And then make more room for items in our inventory. Now, I guess we'll use Zephyr, because he's probably our weakest monster. But Saitama's paralyzed. And everyone else I'd want to use it on is fainted, really. Teleporter? Okay, I think that's where we need to go to advance, but I really want to work on taking out some of these rocket guys for experience. Which means you're a turncoat person, I guess? You're the instigator, you're the person who, like, disabled all their security or something. You hacked the mainframe, as they said back in the 90s. That's gonna waste that hyper potion for sure. But we survived. I'm kind of genuinely surprised we survived that, but I'm not complaining. Nope, we're gonna keep going and fight a Weezing. Tackle. See, I don't remember a lot of Weezing's abilities. I know they get, like, Smog. I think they get Self-Destruct. I'm not sure if they get it in this game, but I know they get Self-Destruct eventually. Sludge. I'm not sure if that has a chance to poison you. I know it's a poison attack. I don't know if it poisons you, though. And if we survive this, we'll quick attack him for an easy victory. Oh, come on. See, the problem is I think poison will take us out, but I gotta try. I got my warrior's pride on the line. Nice. And we got the experience. Yes, I did. And Zephyr's down. Okay, so we're not in the best shape ever. But we'll make do. And you'll fight me? Oh, but messing with you is so fun. You're just so mess-withable. Okay, Saitama. Yeah, I think this one's a bad pairing, because I know Saitama's not particularly fast. Yep. And that's that fight. I guess we'll go to Flammy. Yeah, I think this fight's gonna do us in. I guess we'll try Body Slam. Maybe we'll get lucky and paralyze him. Oh. Okay, that could have been a little bit more scary if he used critical if he used either Hyper Fang or Quick Attack. Both of those would have been scary results. Hypno. We could probably just keep using Body Slam for lack of anything better to do. Because the problem is we have Ember, which has Stab, but Ember really doesn't do a lot. And that's not good. Okay, so now we'd probably use Ember. And even with Stab, that didn't take him out. That's how weak Ember is. Like, seriously, at this point I should have Flamethrower, I would think. I mean, I get we don't get Fire Blasts naturally in this game. That's a TM you have to get from fighting a gym leader. But still, you'd think you'd get Flamethrower at this point. Okay, well, I think we managed to survive this fight. Yep. And Static Cling gets further away from the rest of the team's average level. Okay. Where can we go from here? We were here already. We could fight you. I think, for lack of a better plan, we're just gonna go heal up, because I think fighting at this point is kind of a lost cause, and I'm not seeing that recovery room anywhere nearby. So I think it's just better to take the safe route. Yeah, it's a little longer, but it means we can fight more rocket grunts without getting taken out and teleported back to instantly. Look at those smug rocket jerks walking around like they own the place. I mean, I guess they do own the place, but still. Okay, now we've gone to the Pokemon Disintegration Cloning Center. Back to the place that probably funded all the technology to begin with. Silph Co., where dreams and cloning and disintegration come true. Okay, I think we cleared out the first floor. I'm not sure there were any doors that needed opening, but we'll just floor by floor it, I guess. Because I think that's a little bit better than taking a bunch of teleporters. Because I don't really want to use teleporters if I can help it. Is there a way into that room from down here? Yes, there is. And there's a teleporter. What's your deal? No, I'm not. I'm Hero Man Guy. TM36? Don't mind if I do. What does it do? Is it a cool TM or a lame TM? That's a lame TM. Self-destruct. What a useless TM. I mean, I bet you could theoretically design a team to use it, but it's completely worthless in combat, seeing as the monster that uses it gets no experience, and the thing that backs up that monster would get no experience. Therefore, useless attack is useless. We'll swap to Logi, which I'm genuinely surprised is our lowest level monster at this point. Let's fight. I want to point out you're initiating aggression with me. Why are you yelling help? I'm trying to help all of you. I'm not being remotely intimidating or aggressive with you. You're the one who's attacking me. You jerk. With your jerk Grimer. Alright. Fighting another Weezing. What's the over-under I'm gonna get poisoned from this? I'm betting about 80% chance of poison. Although if he tackles me a bunch of times, that doesn't hurt my feelings. Okay, Logi, let's bring this one home. That was a ridiculously good Weezing fight. Alright. Awesome. Logi caught up. And now we're gonna fight a Coughing. Hopefully he'll try and tackle us a bunch of times too, but it's not likely. But hopefully. I'm liking this so far. That was a good Coughing fight. Things are finally starting to turn around for me, maybe, hopefully. I really need things to. Okay, another Weezing. Let's see if we can go for another all-tackle fight. That would be pretty awesome. That was weird. Did you see that? I'm not sure if the recording picked it up, but his health like glitched to the full damage rate before the animation got it there. That was weird. Tackle. Another crit, another crit, another crit, another crit. Oh, yeah. Oh. So close. Oh, and I got the poison. I knew I'd get poisoned, but still, that was a pretty good fight, I think. A little sad Logi's gonna go down for this, but unfortunately, such is life. We'll swap to Bryant next, I guess. Oh, nope, Saitama's pretty low level. We'll swap to him next, I guess. Where will this take me? Hey, I fought one of you already. He said the exact same thing, in fact. Again, pretty sure he's a genetically engineered clone. You want to go with a fighting monster? Okay, let's go. See, counter might be good because the physical attacks in Machop are pretty powerful, but at the same time, fighting damage is probably not as effective as just getting lucky with Comet Punch. Although Comet Punch, once again, being like a random number of attacks is kind of iffy in and of itself, so... I don't know, it's sort of like 6 in one, half dozen in the other. It's largely kind of a side grade. Hooray! Now see, this is what I'm talking about. Fire Punch, now that's actually pretty good. We might be able to burn an enemy with this too, so let's see if we can do something with that. Defense fell, that's not ideal, but alternatively that means that using counter might be more viable now than ever. Although I can just fire punch you a bunch of times, so you know. Not too shabby, Saitama. No. Flame Punch, my dear Rocket Man. Yeah, he is. He's not being big and manly like me. Doing something. Although if you want to show me to your company lounge where I might take a nap and heal up my monsters, that would be super. No? Okay, fine. I'm noticing that, yes. Okay, well you'll fight me, right? Betray? I'm not betraying Team Rocket. I was never part of Team Rocket. I've been opposing you since the start. Okay, Saitama. Let's use good old Fire Punch. Ooh, he's got stabs with that attack. That's a little bit dicey. See, it's tough. I want Saitama to get experience, but at the same time, it might be better just to take the death and get an easy KO with another monster. Okay, I can work with Confuse Ray. Let's see if we can make it. Ah, you could have been a contender, Saitama, but instead you were just a pretender. Let's go, Bryant. And that's an easy KO for Bryant. And an unneeded crit. But a welcome level. Nice. Yep, now that we've leveled him, I guess we'll use Zephyr. And we'll use Quick Attack, I think. That was a good Quick Attack. Okay, how is it a monster can learn both Confuse Ray and Supersonic? Or does it just learn Supersonic? I thought Zubat also learned Confuse Ray. Maybe I'm going crazy, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it learns both, and it seems weird that it does. Because that seems entirely lateral. Yeah, Confuse Ray, right there. And the previous one used Supersonic. Which is, yeah, that's the Confusion one. I'm not confusing it with Sonic Boom. That's just weird that both of those are in one monster's move pool. I mean, I guess if you're using it purely as a confusion machine, but at the same time, there's a way better way you could set up your monster than doing it like that. Okay. Can that do it? Yes! And he is down. Nice work, Zephyr. 34. Awesome. I'm not a traitor. I was never with you. What is this guy's problem? I guess? If you stand for justice, you betray evil? Yes, but I would have had to have sided with evil to begin with. HP up. Awesome. I guess we will use that immediately. Who needs it the most, do I think? Saitama could use it, but I think if we want to boost anything with him, it's speed, so I guess we'll use Logi. Logi could use it. What do we got here? X accuracy. That's... Actually, we have X accuracies already, so that's not too bad. Okay. Alrighty. Ice Beam. Let's start with a good old Ice Beam. And we'll follow that up with Horn Attack so we don't have to waste another Ice Beam on a weak little Voltrib like this. And then Coughing. He can be Ice Beam too. Nice. And you get an Ice Beam. And you get an Ice Beam. We're getting all Oprah Winfrey up in here. You can't do anything to me, can you? Horn Attack. By the end of this, you'll see my point. Not to horn in on your racket or anything. What a magnetic personality. Ice Attack. I like that they basically can't do anything to me. I could just try and horn drill these guys to death if I wanted. Yes, I can! If nothing else, that was a morale booster right there. Horn Attack. Let's see what that does. I think it's definitely becoming clear that there's something of a level disparity between the two of us. Not that I'm complaining, I don't mind having this kind of level disparity. It's when it's the other way around that it gets a little bit bad. Where does this go? Okay, if I recall, that teleporter down there takes us towards near the end of this. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, I'm just saying that's kind of, if I recall, that's the layout of the teleporters. And that'll lead us to a couple of tough fights. Again, if I'm remembering this correctly. We'll Horn Attack him. Horn Drill. Honestly, I'm waiting for this guy to self-destruct, so I'm kind of just tempting fate with Horn Drill. Of course, it could be this one doesn't have self-destruct in its moveset, in which case I'm just wasting time, and that's no good. I'll use another Ice Beam. That's another thing. I'm genuinely surprised at like the special attack of Nidoking. It just I've thought it more of a physical, but apparently it's got a pretty solid special attack too, which makes it a pretty damn decent all-rounder. I like him, and I've always liked him, so you know I'm not complaining. Where do you go? Okay, what can you do for me? Can you give me something? You can whine about being scared, correct. As you should to the person who's trying to save you. Bingo! Full heal. Now, if I recall, full heal is basically just good for status ailments. I'll toss it. Yeah, I don't think I need a full heal. A max revive. Now, see, that's a good item. I don't want to use that right now, I don't think. What can I get rid of in the interim? What's TM21? Do I have something that can learn Mega Drain? Nope. I'll toss that. That seems useless to me. What are you? An escape rope. That is... Can you do something for me? I can see that. You're doing such an effective job. That's why I found you. Let's swap our monsters out for... Flammy needs some levels. I'm aware of that. That's why I'm going through and systematically exterminating you. Ooh, Machop. Okay. I think we should use Dig on this guy. That wasn't too bad. Now if I recall, the kick attacks damage is higher than punch attacks, but they're a little bit riskier because they're harder to hit with. And that's part of the sort of, I don't want to say conundrum, but it's part of the choice between picking Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee is, do you go for the more consistent surefire damage that comes a little bit slower, or do you want the slightly faster, more risky attacks that are less likely to hit? So there's some strategy to it. Now, if I recall, this is the room that the lady said I'm scared in. Yeah, that's where that is. Now, is this the room that... Oh, okay, that was the teleporter I thought that led to the end, and I was wrong about, evidently. I know, I have it, because I found it because the card key was in the stupid place. Seriously, that was just a terrible place to put it. Terrible, terrible design. What floor am I even on? I wish they'd at least number them or something. Okay, that's that guy. We've been here before. Okay. And I don't know if I fought you, but we'll go in here and see what this is. Protein for damage. Useful for physical attacks, and because I don't think we're gonna get enough to boost speed, we'll give it to Saitama. Because I think for a physical attacker, giving him attack boost would be beneficial. Oh, I haven't fought you. Let's fight you then. Now see, if you were a steel type, which you aren't yet, you would be very, very scared of me. But you're still going to be very, very scared of me because I have ground damage. And you can't do anything about that. Seriously, putting Dig on Flammy. I wasn't really thinking when I did it, but, well, I might have been thinking a little bit, but I wasn't putting a long-term commitment on that, but I'm genuinely happy that I did, because it's pretty effective. Look at you, Flammy. Might keep you out, you're on a roll. And boop! Oh, and I didn't get poisoned, so I'm even less scared of you now than I ever was before. Boop! And that's how you take out an entire trainer with one move. Not too bad. Alrighty. I think we've cleared off this floor. I think. Or not. Why is there a juggler here? Was he entertaining at the company birthday party or something? I mean, on the bright side, it means that we get a nice little bit of variance to who we're fighting now, at least. The value of having a Kadabra. Teleport in combat. Ever the useful ability. Ever the defining, tide-turning trait of any good battle is using teleport in combat to not any effect whatsoever. Now, Mr. Mime, like Lickitung, is one of those monsters you can't actually get in this game outside of trading one specific NPC. So there's one Mr. Mime you can get, and it's pre-named, and it sucks. And also, it's also one of the few exclusives to Pokemon Blue in Japan. Which makes it genuinely pretty interesting. If you want a Psychic type that's not Abra in this game anyway. What can you do for me? Yep. I freed you, by the way, you jerk. You could have done something for me. I mean, you even recognized that I was helping you. Okay, so that guy's free. We've been down here. Here's the teleporter to this guy that I hate with a passion. Let's go up a flight of stairs. Because I know ultimately you gotta take a teleporter to get out of here, but... Do I need to fight you? Oh, no. I'm pretty sure your other brothers even said that too. I think we took that teleporter. Have I fought you yet? Okay, once again, this game is addressing real-world places, so apparently there's a branch of Silph Co in Russia, so somewhere in the world, Pokemon exist, is what this game is telling you. Again with the recycled dialogue. You people are very clearly clones. Ooh, Cubone. That's different. What do I want to do? I guess like Seismic Toss would probably be our best bet. Maybe. That is a move exclusive to Cubone and Marowak. Along with Bone Meringue, which will hit multiple times. Well, that sucked. We'll give you another good old toss. Toss for good measure. Hooray! Flammy leveled again. We'll swap. What do we have that we can use that would be effective against ground? Zephyr. Not a lot of health on him, so I'm a little bit apprehensive about it, but we do have a fly attack. Which is going to do a lot of damage to Cubone. Or should, because it should be weak to a flying type. It also couldn't hit me because I was flying. Genius. Alright. Yeah. So sad. Our old, bestest friend and long-term companion Flammy is finally becoming his truest self. A badass, flamey dragon dinosaur. Slash... I think Body Slam's a better move, so no. Yes. What do you say? Do you say your brothers will avenge you too? Basically. So yes, you are all clones. Yippee Skippy. What's this? TM3. Is this another really crap TM, or is it a good TM? Because that's the age-old question now, isn't it? Swords Dance. What can learn it? Flammy can learn it. I'm not sure Flammy has anything I want to replace with Swords Dance, though. I mean, I guess... Ember? I mean... I don't know, Ember sucks. Honestly, though, I just want Flamethrower on this guy, so that's a stopgap ability, if nothing else. I didn't swap Flammy out, did I? Okay, well, he gets one more fight, I guess. I guess. Okay. I love that sprite. That back sprite of Charizard. That's a sprite I just love. It's a classic. I love it first time I saw it, still love it today. The front shot of Charizard, not so much. I think it's really dorky looking, but it doesn't look half as intimidating and as imposing as a Charizard should be. It just looks like, oh, I'm a big goofy dragon, please hug me. Whereas this back one, like, he's showing his teeth, he's like big, he's angry, he's like, yeah, I mean business, come at me. I'm the big, bad, best starter for a reason. Flammy Chuck! And now we get poisoned. Ha! Look at me. Being all like precognitive and stuff. Alright, well. Yeah, you did. Where does this go? That is so not helpful. Okay, let's swap out our monsters again for Static Cling. He needs a good workout anyway. Well, cat type thing actually. But you were close, only one letter off. You have a rat, though. Maybe you were smelling yourself. You want to talk about your hygiene issues, that you smell like your monsters? That's a serious problem, Rocket Grunt. And there it is, level 35 for Static Cling. Yeah, we'll keep going. I'm a little bit worried we're getting a little bit further away from our lowest levels, which are 33s at this point, but without having to hike back to the Pokemon Center, this is what we can do right now, so we're gonna keep doing this, I guess. You're done. And you better believe you're done, you big flying lightning rod. With your stupid, gross tongue. Not bad, Static Cling. Not bad at all. Bingo! Can you do something for me? I can, and I've proceeded to. Look at that! That looks like the back of our old friend, Phaphimon. Spoilers, there's a Master Ball here, by the way. Let's go this way. To this ridiculously narrow corridor of impending doom, among other things. Hey, a TM. Is it a TM? Calcium. Item Ball. I don't know why I said TM. Well, to be fair, half the item balls here have been TMs. Calcium boosts defense. Who would be good for that? I guess Static Cling could use... Oh, special attack. That's even better. Not really, no. I mistook you for the same scientist assholes who've been fighting me this entire time. Although, using an electric type was not exactly ideal for what I'm about to do. I guess quick attack? Actually, you're probably going to self-destruct, aren't you? Yep. But I outlived you. And this, I can take advantage of because you're not an electric type anymore. I think it's weird that the monsters and attacks are all capitalized. I think it's odd that they're not properly punctuated. I wonder why that is. I mean, I imagine there's probably some design reason for it, like it was an intentional choice, but I can't see the value in it. Yes, I am. But thank you for noticing, that made me feel good about myself. Let's use Zephyr, I guess. I'm not overly optimistic about that, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, well this floor is clear, so I guess we'll move on to the next one. And probably regret that choice. Okay, so I fought you already. Have I fought you yet? Yes, I have. Again with the brothers. Ooh, I haven't opened this door, though. Let's go through here. There's a teleporter. Is there another teleporter? Okay, I swear I've talked to you before. Why is that door closed? Or did I... That is completely pointless. Where does this go? See, the problem with this is I'm just going to start randomly teleporting places and I'm going to lose my bearings. And I don't want to have to, like, draw a map, so I think it's better if we just floor by floor this until we find... Because I know we have to take a teleporter to the end. But if we don't have to this early, I don't think we should. I think we should just sort of floor by floor logically go about this. There's another door. I have been. That's why I give my monsters a varied set of skills. It's training 101. A child should be able to figure that out. Hell, my theoretical 10-year-old character did. Okay. It took forever, but this is the healing place. Yes, please. Thank you. See, that's an employee of this place that's actually being helpful. We'll swap to good old Saitama. I'm not sure if we have to fight this Rocket Grunt. We'll see it. Are you one of the 4 Rocket Brothers? Yes, he is! And this'll make 4. Oh, if I had Thunder Punch right now, you would be crying. Good old Fire Punch. Nothing ever beats Fire Punch. Except all the things that beat Fire Punch. So it might be better to use Comet Punch. It's a bit hit or miss, but... Actually, that did about as much damage. That was a lateral move, if nothing else. But we're making progress, and that's the important thing. Always pushing forward no matter what. This is not an ideal matchup. Fire Punch. As long as it doesn't use Confusion, we should be okay. We're not okay. Very little is okay. Okay, we're gonna swap to Logi. And we'll heal again after this fight. Swift. And Just. They couldn't fit the full name of the attack. It's actually supposed to be Swift and Just. Because your retaliation will be Swift and Just with this attack. Okay, another Hypno. Let's keep Logi on the roll she's on. Ooh, do not want to get hit by that. Although I do have the Poke Flute now, so that's not the biggest deal, I guess. But still, it's a turn wasted. And because, I think I'm moving slower than him, I'm again, only half paying attention, but if that's the case, it's basically 2 turns wasted. No, they won't. I've literally defeated all of you clone jerks. Heal me. Thank you. I'm hoping I won't abuse your services too much, but I might have to. Not that I want to, but I might have to. Bingo! Yes, they do. Because I'm a good trainer. Who doesn't whip them like half the people in this game. It's weird. Why are there so many whips in this game? If I recall, the gym leader of this town has a whip. All the rocket grunts have whips. It's just weird. And Nintendo allowed it. Oh, that's suboptimal. I mean, I can rest at any point, I guess. And this is why confusion sucks to deal with. Okay, I guess we'll just swap to a new monster. I mean, I'd like to get some experience for Saitama, but the psychic pairing is very clearly not a good idea. Fly, you beautiful bird, you. Confucion. Grimer? I think Saitama can handle that. You know, another name for Saitama is Mr. Clean. Takes out grime with a 1-2 punch. I'm proud I just thought of that. Okay, a Machop. I guess we'll see if Logi can rest through this. So I'd really like to get some levels on these guys. I fear not your Bimo Chop. Now where's the Poke Flute? Okay. That's a little bit scary. But if we can survive this, we should be able to take him out. Yeah! Not too bad, Logi. And since we're here, we're gonna abuse the service once again, because we'd be stupid not to. And we move forward. Let's see where this teleporter takes me. This one's just sort of weirdly out of the way. Where is this? Ah, I've already fought you. Okay. Fair enough, fair enough. I think we've got most of the trainers in the building. It's just figuring out the teleporting maze nightmare, or rather, finding the one teleporter that takes me where we need to go. Oh, I haven't fought you yet. How many floors does this tower have? A lot is the answer, I guess. Okay, again, I know I've already said this, but if you were a steel type, you'd be in a lot of trouble right now. Of course, when you are a steel type, there's another evolution of the thing that turns into Saitama at this point. Actually, I've never been able to get a Hitmontop. Like, I get the requirements. You have to have attack and defense equal, but that is such a stringent requirement. Like, I've never been able to get that to happen. Like, I don't know how you'd go about doing that. And, like, I get manipulation of stats and stuff in this game, but that just seems really, really almost down to luck. Oh, I was hoping he could have taken him out. Okay, well, let's go, Loggy. Swift. Taken out. You got nothing. And a coughing. Is there a more valuable fight we could use? Not really. Well, not without making things harder for me later. By getting our monsters even less out of sync in terms of levels. Just don't poison me, please. I don't want to have to go back and bug the nurse lady again. Well, this soon. I don't want to be the guy who runs to the Pokemon Center every time he's in a fight. Because that sounds like a fun way to play. No continues left. This game does not run on a continue-based system, you silly. I'm not satisfied. I want to continue taking out all you dorks. That's the lady who says she's scared, so we have been here before, we just didn't fight him before. Haven't fight this guy either. Or we would have gotten the item balls. 10 floors! Crap, this place has a lot of floors. A lot more than I remember it having. I remember it having like half as many. A Machoke. My dragon fears not your macho man. Because I'm faster, and provided you don't hit with a critical, I probably hit harder than you. Or maybe not. If you hit me with another low kick, I might be done. But you didn't. And I've now effectively pulled the rug from out from under you. Not too shabby. Items. Carbos. And I think this is defense. Which, again, I guess we'll give to Static Cling. Oh, speed. That would have been better for Saitama. Okay, we really got to remember these things. Actually, that probably is the last one we'll ever run into. Rare candy. That'll be useful. I'll use that right now. Because I don't think I've got a better use for a rare candy than just to keep leveling our monsters. I guess we'll give it to Saitama. I mean, part of me wants to use it on Loggy, just because dragons are notoriously huge experience hogs, but also, it said it fainted, but now it's got 3 health because it gained it. TM26. This place is just a TM gold mine. Now, is it a good TM? That's again, the genre-defining question. That is an exceptionally good TM. I'm using that right now. And I know exactly who's getting it. Bryant, say goodbye to your shitty Poison Sting. I don't even think Nidoking learns Earthquake natively in this game. Which is weird, because I always think of Earthquake as sort of its defining attack. And I guess we'll swap Zephyr out front. Okay. How many floors are there to this place? Okay, so it's got 11 floors. This is the final floor. That's this room right here that we can't get into is the room we need to get into at the end. Yes, I'm here to kick his ass. Again. Ooh, you've got a pretty big team. Of crap. But, you dirty rat, you've got nothing. I've got everything. Because my bird, however much people may look down on him, will ultimately open the path to the future with his awesome speed and flying abilities. And that is why you never look down on the humble Pidgey and its evolutions, because it's awesome. And again, like Like Nidoking, it's one you get early and it can level with you and grow with you on your adventure. From humble beginnings you find greatness, although people really do look down on Pidgeot, and yeah, to be fair, the monsters don't have the greatest move pool, but you can kind of make something pretty good out of it if you know what you're doing. And I've always liked this monster, so I'm going to keep him close to my heart always. And I mean, he's clearly sweeping the floor with you dorks. See, you were on a roll using nothing but rats and a snake. Do you just feed your other monsters to your pet snake? Is that why you only have 5 monsters instead of 6 now? Did you have a 6th, and it happened to be a rat that you fed to your Ekans? I wonder, what is the story of your Ekans and its relationship to your rats? Yeah. Mine are better. Now, see, again, no way to get in. I think that's a design problem. So I guess our first step is to go back to our old friend, the healing lady. Was it this floor? Yes, it was. And then we gotta find the magic teleporter. And once we find the magic teleporter, we can move forward to ultimately save the day. We'll put Loggy in front, I think. So, the question is, which teleporter or teleporters do we need to take to get there? See, I want to say it was one of these two, but it's clearly not. There's nothing in this room. I'm having flashbacks to my childhood and hating this place. So there are teleporters in here? There are not. Okay. Is there teleporters in here? See, this is where like a map or like a little nameplate that tells you what floor you're on would be great. And the newer Pokemon games, they do that. They tell you exactly what floor you're on. Let's just go down to like level 1. Okay, level 1. So let's see where these teleporters go. And if one takes me anywhere that looks interesting. We've already been here. That took us here, so no. We've ruled out this teleporter. The teleporter's over here. There's one over there. Let's see what this one can do. Do I need to fight you? Yeah, okay. I didn't ask for your resume, I just wanted to talk to you. At least to these guys. That's nowhere special. There's a teleporter up here, where does this go? Again, not anywhere particularly special. There's the lady who taught me her self-destructive tendencies. Says a lot about where she is in life, but I threw away that TM because it was a garbage TM. That's directly below those 2 teleporters with that scientist guy we saw earlier. So this floor's a wash. We just saw where this went. That's up here with this lady, with the self-destructive tendencies. Is there one over here? Long haul. Yep, but that's nowhere special. Okay. Don't have to fight you. Where's this one go? Ah, that's the teleport we need. And that's our old pal Vaffimon, who we will fight next time. Because that's a cliffhanger. Anyway, I will see you next time on my Pokemon adventure, where we'll learn the really bizarre moral compass our buddy Vaffimon follows. And then, as far as I'm aware, this will be like the last proper fight we'll have with him for quite a while, because he just kind of disappears off the radar for some bizarre reason. At least as far as I remember. Anyway, until then, I will see you next time. Peace out, Internet.